How are you doing, students? I'm trying to tell you a little bit about price discrimination or price differentiation. I hope you can see my writing. Price discrimination or price differentiation, as it says here. When you discriminate or you differentiate your prices, there are certain preconditions that has to be fulfilled before you can do it. And we have three of the reasons here. There might be more, but you need to have two or more markets. Most of the examples that we have, we only have two markets, but there's no reason why you couldn't have three or four markets. The procedure of how you do it, or the concepts for finding out the optimal price, is exactly the same. I hope you can see my writing, because the preconditions for being able to take different prices is that you have different elasticities in different markets, meaning that you have two markets, for instance. Normally you have the home market and export market, and you have prices that are different. And the prices can be different in different ways. For instance, we have two different kinds of concepts. I'll get back to that in a minute. But you can have a function or you can have a constant, meaning that the export market could be a function like this, or it could be a constant like that, a constant price. Under any circumstances, the elasticity has to be different, so the curves have to go in different ways. You need to have, or being able to differentiate the markets or the segments. So you, for instance, have the export market and you have the home market, and you would be able to take different prices. If you are local competent, for instance, and you take different prices for the same job, you need to be able to separate the markets. Or if you're selling furniture, for instance, in a store, or you have different stores in different cities, you might be able to take different prices, but you need to separate the markets. So the new technology makes it more and more difficult, because you can search on different stores and you can see the prices. But if you can't separate it, you can take different prices. And also the competition has to allow it. So that's the preconditions that has to be fulfilled. Those three: different elasticity, market segment has to be, you have to be able to separate them, and the competition makes it possible. In the next video, I'm going to talk about the two different ways of doing price differentiation. The first one with you have a home market where the price function is a function, but the export market is a price that is a constant. And in the second video, I'll talk about price discrimination, where you have two functions, price functions. But I'll start with the more easy one, in my opinion at least. So go to price discrimination video number 2, actually. See you later.